Welcome back to Vision Vested, where we decode the hidden languages of human connection and the subtle signs of true romantic attraction. Have you ever wondered if she is truly interested in you, or if she is just being polite and friendly today? The truth is often hidden beneath the surface, buried deep within biological reactions that are impossible to fake or control consciously. Today, we are going to explore the 6 definitive signs that reveal a woman has developed special feelings for you specifically. These are not just random guesses, but scientifically proven indicators based on psychology, neurology, and the involuntary nervous system of humans. Understanding these signals will give you the clarity to move forward with confidence or step back to save your valuable time. In a world full of mixed signals and confusion, learning to read the silent language of the body is a superpower. We will guide you through the physical, vocal, and emotional changes that occur when a woman falls deeply for a man. Prepare yourself to see the women around you in a completely new light as we begin our journey of discovery now. Let us start with the first and perhaps most primal indicator of attraction, which is a subtle change in her breathing. When a woman is near someone she likes, her parasympathetic nervous system reacts instantly, causing her breathing pattern to shift noticeably. You might observe that her breath becomes shallower and faster, a direct result of the adrenaline rushing through her bloodstream immediately. This physiological response prepares the body for action, a remnant of our evolutionary past when facing something or someone highly significant. Unlike the deep, slow breaths of a relaxed state, attraction triggers a state of high alert and anticipation in the body. She may also part her lips slightly, not just to breathe easier, but as an unconscious invitation for intimacy and connection. To spot this, you need to be observant without staring, noticing the rhythm of her chest or the sound of breathing. Her body is literally demanding more oxygen to support the racing heart and the heightened state of awareness she feels around you. This is a reaction she cannot control, making it one of the most honest indicators of how your presence affects her biology. Sometimes, this manifests as a soft sigh, a release of tension that occurs when she feels safe yet excited near you. Science tells us that breathing and heart rate are linked. If her breathing changes, her heart is likely pounding for you. She might try to hide it by taking a sudden deep breath to reset, attempting to regain control over her own body. In a quiet moment, if you listen closely, you might hear the change in her breath before you even see it. This activation of the sympathetic nervous system is the body's way of saying that this moment is important and requires attention. Pay attention to how she breathes after laughing. Breathless laughter is a strong signal of high arousal and genuine enjoyment of you. These respiratory changes are subtle, but once you learn to recognize them, they become as clear as a spoken declaration. When you notice this, maintain your confidence, as your presence is clearly having a powerful physical effect on her internal state. While breathing gives us the first clue, the eyes provide a window into her soul and her chemical brain reactions. This brings us to the second undeniable sign of female attraction, which is the involuntary dilation of her pupils. Pupil dilation is an autonomic response controlled by the nervous system that occurs when the brain is flooded with dopamine. When she looks at something or someone she desires, her brain releases dopamine, signaling excitement and causing the pupils to expand. Studies have shown that women with dilated pupils are perceived as more attractive, a biological feedback loop of mutual attraction. This reaction is completely involuntary. She cannot fake it, making it one of the most reliable signals you can observe. While low light causes dilation naturally, attraction causes an expansion that goes beyond what the lighting conditions would normally dictate. Look closely at her eyes when there is a pause in conversation. The black center will appear to swallow the color. This is often referred to as bedroom eyes, a look that conveys desire and openness without a single word being spoken. The hypothalamus, the part of the brain that controls emotional responses, sends a signal directly to the iris muscles to retract. If this dilation is accompanied by prolonged eye contact, it is a definitive confirmation that she is biologically reacting to you. Just as our eyes widen when we see a delicious meal or a beautiful object, they widen for the person we crave. Try giving her a compliment and watch her eyes. If the pupils expand instantly, your words have triggered an emotional spike. In the animal kingdom, this signifies focus and interest. In human romance, it signifies that you are the sole target of attention. Even if she tries to play it cool or look away, her eyes will betray her true feelings the moment they return. Her body is literally trying to take in as much visual information about you as possible, hence the widening of the aperture. When both partners experience this simultaneously, it creates a feedback loop of intimacy that accelerates the bonding process significantly. From the microscopic movements of the eyes, we now zoom out to observe how she positions her entire body near you. This leads us to the third sign, proxemics, or the study of how she manages the physical space and distance between you. Every human has an invisible personal bubble, an intimate zone reserved only for those they trust and feel attracted to deeply. When a woman is attracted to you, she will not only allow you into this space, but actively try to close the gap. Watch for the lean in. Even across a table, she will angle her upper body towards you to minimize the distance. She will also subconsciously remove barriers, moving objects like cups or bags that sit between the two of you. Look at her feet. We point our feet towards where we want to go, and if they point to you, you are the destination. In crowded situations, notice if she gravitates towards your orbit, finding excuses to brush against your arm or stand beside you. This proximity often leads to the accidental touch, a light graze of the arm or shoulder to test the waters of intimacy. When walking together, does she maintain a wide gap, or does she drift closer until your shoulders are almost touching? Grooming gestures, like picking lint off your shirt, are primal ways of entering your space and claiming you as a mate. She is seeking the comfort of your physical presence, driven by a biological urge to merge her personal space with yours. Her posture will be open. Crossed arms or legs turned away are defensive, while open body language invites you into her zone. Test this by taking a small step back. If she instinctively steps forward to close the gap, her attraction is magnetic. Comfort is key here. She feels safer inside your personal bubble than she does standing alone outside of it. Think of it as a gravitational pull. The more attracted she is, the stronger the force drawing her physical form to yours. As she moves closer into your space, you will also notice a distinct change in the way she speaks to you. This brings us to sign number 4. A significant and often subconscious shift in her voice tone and speaking rhythm. While high-pitched voices are often associated with femininity, women tend to lower their pitch when speaking to someone they desire sexually. This bedroom voice is deeper, slower, and slightly breathy, designed by nature to create a sense of privacy and intimacy. She drops the high-pitched social mask voice used for polite society and reveals a more raw, authentic tone reserved for you. You will notice she speaks more quietly, forcing you to lean in, creating a private world amidst a crowded room. This is called acoustic attraction. She is literally tuning her instrument to resonate with your biology and trigger a response. Even her laughter changes. It becomes less performative and more genuine, often followed by a lingering silence and eye contact. Paradoxically, she might also stumble over her words, as the cognitive load of attraction interferes with her speech processing centers. Listen for a slower tempo. She is savoring the conversation, subconsciously dragging it out to keep you engaged for longer. If her voice sounds like a late-night radio host rather than a daytime news anchor, she is signaling romantic interest. This tone has a physiological effect on men, often lowering their own heart rates and making them feel more dominant and protective. She may also mirror your vocal patterns, matching your speed and volume to create a sense of harmony and sameness. Her voice tells you how she feels in the moment, but her mind is doing something even more impressive. It is recording everything. Sign number 5 is her remarkable ability to to remember the smallest details about your life, opinions, and past conversations. The human brain filters out millions of bits of data daily, only retaining what it deems vital for survival or reproduction. If she remembers the name of your childhood dog mentioned in passing weeks ago, her brain has marked you as a priority. This goes beyond polite listening. It is active information gathering and retention used to build a bridge to your world. She will follow up on minor events you mentioned, asking how a specific meeting went or if your headache has improved. You have occupied a permanent space in her hippocampus, the memory center, meaning she thinks about you even when you are absent. She creates inside jokes by recalling shared moments, weaving a unique narrative that belongs only to the two of you. This often surprises men, as they may not realize the significance of their own words until she reflects them back. It shows she is not just listening to reply, but listening to understand and map out your personality and preferences. She is building a mental model of who you are, collecting pieces of the puzzle to see if you fit her life. When a woman invests mental energy to catalog your life, it is a clear sign of emotional investment and deep attraction. This behavior satisfies a deep human need to be understood, making her presence feel incredibly validating and addictive to you. But memory is just the foundation. The structure built upon it is trust, leading us to the final and deepest sign. Sign number 6 is the ultimate display of trust, vulnerability, or the willingness to expose her true, unguarded self to you. We all wear armor to protect ourselves from the world, but attraction compels a woman to lower her shield for you. If she shares her fears, her insecurities, or painful memories from the past, she is handing you a weapon she hopes you won't use. This level of disclosure is not casual. It is a vetting process to see if you can handle her emotional reality. She might admit to things she is not proud of, testing to see if you will judge her or accept her flaws. This is the highest form of compliment. She feels safe enough with you to risk rejection in exchange for potential connection. Biologically, this is the suspension of the survival instinct, prioritizing the bond with you over her own individual emotional safety. She will also ask for your help or advice on personal matters, showing she values your wisdom and wants you involved. Vulnerability is also visual. Letting you see her without makeup or in messy clothes means she trusts you with her natural self. It is a sign that she has moved you from the category of outsider to inner circle, a place reserved for family and lovers. If you respond with empathy, you will see a look of relief and deepened affection that is unmistakable and profoundly bonding. This shared vulnerability is the glue that turns a casual attraction into a deep, lasting, and meaningful romantic relationship. From the rapid breath to the dilated pupil, the encroaching space, the soft voice, the detailed memory, and the open heart. These signals are the breadcrumbs she leaves for you to follow, guiding you towards the truth of her feelings. Now that you possess this knowledge, you are equipped to navigate the dating world with a new set of eyes. No longer will you have to guess or doubt. The answers are written in her physiology and her behavior towards you. Remember, context is key. Look for a cluster of these signs appearing together rather than relying on just one isolated cue. When you see 3 or more of these signs aligning, you can be statistically confident that her interest is genuine. You now hold the keys to decoding the mystery, allowing you to act with courage and seize the opportunities you deserve. If you found value in this analysis, please subscribe to Vision Vested and join our community of aspiring, high-value men. Thank you for watching. Keep your eyes open, trust your instincts, and we will see you in the next video.